YouTube, what up, man? It's your boy AD. I'm back again with another video. It's been a little minute since the last time I was able to record a little something for y'all. That last video that we did in reference to, the Kick and Twitch stuff, y'all been liking up, y'all been viewing it, and I appreciated it so much, man. It's been a journey, over these last few years of everything, but we ain't gonna get too far into that. You know what I'm saying? Today, we just got some news on Black Ops 7 with the gameplay reveal. If you watched it, you already know we didn't get a whole lot. A lot of it was about the campaign, a little bit on like the zombies, like the Dead Ops arcade. Minimal stuff with the multiplayer as far as like maps and things of that nature. I'm not gonna go and react to the video because I've already watched it, unfortunately, so I didn't want to come on here and give y'all a fake reaction. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna talk about it. I'm gonna, kind of show everything that's looking like it's involved with like the Vault Edition and stuff like that for Black Ops 7. And let y'all form your opinion based off just a little bit that we got here. If y'all have already watched the video on the Black Ops 7 Direct, man, let me know down in the comments what y'all think so far. To me personally, this to me looks like what they has been pretty much reported that they've been working on this one side by side with Black Ops 6, probably even before then with like Cold War, to kind of determine where they wanted to go in the direction with the Omni movement, gunplay, what to bring back, what to let go of, things of that nature, from previous Black Ops titles, including things like the wall jump from Black Ops 3. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get straight into this aspect of it. We're gonna look directly at Call of Duty's website, see if we can all kind of just go over real quick of what's going on. But before we do that, man, make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't done so already, man. I try to upload as much as possible. We got all these games finally dropping. Delta Force is out on console, which we'll have a video on that about everything good and bad that has to do with Delta Force. And if y'all enjoy Delta Force, be sure to like this video, man, because I mean, why not? You're gonna be seeing content on it at the end of the day, so do that. Yeah, 2K coming out. I don't know if you're gonna see content on that. We'll see what happens. Battlefield's coming soon. There is the beta for Black Ops 7 that's gonna be dropping as well. Early access starts October 2nd, and if you are a Game Pass Ultimate subscriber with Xbox, you don't even have to pre-order the game. You don't have to pre-order the game. If you have the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate or PC Game Pass, you will get this early access beta for free. You don't have to pay anything extra. The only thing you'll pay for is if you want the Vault Edition, which is $30 per usual, just like the Black Sale, which is the same thing that you get out of this anyway. You're pretty much paying for the Black Sale plus all this extra stuff on top of it. Your decision at the end of the day, but I know that Game Pass is about to be looking lovely with everything. So, per usual, you're getting 4 operators to start out. Again, I believe they're bringing back specialists, which is why these operators look the way that they do. These are like Black Ops 3 specialists with, the vest and everything like of that nature. Scythe, the usual. Now, as far as Mastercraft weapons, and we got a melee, the Peacekeeper is making its return as well. And I believe the M8A1 is also making its return as well. So there's a lot of classic weapons coming back. There's also maps like Raid, Hijacked, and Express. I believe are 3 of the maps coming back from previous titles from Black Ops 2. So that should be interesting as well. Of course, like I said, you get the Black Cell for a season. For my zombie heads, you get your Ultra Gobble Gun pack, and then you get a permanent unlocked token. As far as campaign goes, there is a campaign. You can squad up to 4 people, or you can just go in dolo when you're doing your campaign. Apparently, there's the campaign, then there's the end game for it as well. So there's like a whole other thing that goes along the campaign. I don't really play the campaigns like that anymore. I kind of died off on that. I might check this one out, but now that's I'm gonna be right into that multiplayer. Y'all know me. That's what I do. That's what we all do. And if y'all like that multiplayer content, man, make sure to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Join in on the Twitch streams as well, man. Twitch.tv/AyeDeon, so we can lock in for this new Call of Duty. For multiplayer, there's going to be 16 6v6 maps at launch. There's 2 20v20 maps at launch. With the 20v20, I think it's 2 different maps that are on 2 different places in Avalon, which is the main like area of the campaign that that mode is predicated to around. Where you'll also be able to use wingsuits to kind of traverse around the areas as well, just like Blackout from Black Ops 4. So, along with that, you got your zombies, round-based zombies, per usual. Then again, like I said, you got the Dead Ops arcade, which is the overhead view, kind of like that Diablo style of like the zombies that's been in previous zombie games as well. You already know I'm not a big on the zombies player, but you know, zombies is always going to be big when it comes down to Call of Duty and Black Ops. There's not much else that's on the website, like I talked about, besides the benefits of what you're getting. Like I said, you got Peacekeeper. Let me go ahead and zoom in here real quick. You're gonna have the Peacekeeper Dravik 45, Flatline MK2, which again, there's also going to be the two weapon prestiges. So you'll also have up to prestige 10, so the class system prestige 10 level 55. And then you also have the ability to prestige your weapons. That was the same thing I believe in Black Ops. It was in Black Ops 2 as well, Black Ops 3, where you could prestige the weapon, pretty much restart it and level it back up, earn different camos. There is different mastery camos. I think it's 16 total, which is also included in the campaign, multiplayer, zombies, things of that nature, and I think Warzone as well. When it comes down to stuff like that, I'll be probably doing the weapon prestiges after I've probably like did the master prestige style. So we'll probably do that like I've done in the past with this one. With Black Ops 6, we pretty much did the same thing. I didn't really worry about anything else. I just wanted to get to master prestige, then start leveling up other weapons. We got our dark matter, cool, whatever. Now, of course, as I said before, there's not gonna be a whole lot that I'm probably gonna show y'all too much of. Of course, this video quality is kind of buns right now, but this is kind of like a quick look at the multiplayer in the hub, what it looks like. You got a lot of like that Black Ops 3 type of look to it, blended in with how BO6 kind of is currently. You see the streaks on the side right underneath me, how the weapon HUD looks, map up at the top. Of course, we'll be dropping that hood down like we always do anyways. I don't know if they have the HUD customization as well on top of that. I'm actually curious to see if that even really makes a difference for a lot of people, because I feel like this whole custom HUD thing that was added in, I feel like was a feature that people asked for, but it was never really utilized like that. Minus the, if you were to a point where you just wanted minimal things on your screen, kind of like hardcore or whatever, was like nothing there, that would kind of be what you were looking for. Or if you wanted to remove the bar here for the compass and everything like that, maybe. But a lot of people kept this so you can kind of give out call outs where you may have died at and things of that nature. That's how I've always looked at that type of thing. Fully aware of the feedback on how cosmetics look in Call of Duty, and they're taking into account for the future. I doubt it. At the end of the day, again, when it comes down to like other things that are coming, like November 14th is when the game drops. Again, like I told you guys, when it comes down to Ultimate, Game Pass Ultimate, you have this ability to be able to go ahead and play it early. That to me is always just fire. Again, told you guys about the mastery camos, co-op, multiplayer, zombies, and then Warzone at Season 1 launch. More power to y'all. We're going to be featuring 30 weapons at launch, including 16 new weapons to the series. Also features fan favorites like the Peacekeeper, M81, PDW, Inspired SMG, and more. COD Next will also be on September 30th, so y'all ready to jump into watching COD Next. Be sure to be on the lookout for that when it does drop for the multiplayer reveal, which I will be on. Again, Raid being brought back. Looks clean. Doing the nostalgia act again. As cool as it is to go back to these old maps, sometimes it's kind of like, all right, I'm glad they're doing 3 to start out, so you get your fix of knowing where certain things are on the map. But I'm curious because they also removed the tac sprint by default, and you have to use it. It's held behind a perk system. So in order for you to tac sprint, it's going to be a perk now. Same as there's also a few other things. I believe it's that. Again, also wall jumping. I don't know if y'all peeped that. You'll be able to wall jump like from Black Ops 3. But yet they said that there's not a ability to do, it's not like a super jump or exosuit or nothing like that. It's just a wall bounce. So again, no tack sprint by default, use a perk for that. No ADS while sliding, diving, or wall jumping by default, use perk for that. I feel like that's kind of stupid, but I guess I get it. And so if you're a movement guy, you're probably gonna want to use more of these two. Tech sprint, I don't really care to. It is what it is. Like if I'm gonna use it, it'll be for certain weapons, maybe like an SMG or a sidearm, where I'm like needing to kind of get through things. If they have the ability to just have your like knife, like your melee out anyway, usually that, like in BO6, that was already the ability to tech sprint. So maybe that might be a thing where you're moving faster anyway, so it may not matter. Specialist bonus is coming back too, to bring all your perks or to unlock all the perks at once. Looper perk for looping streaks is stupid. To me, looping streaks has always been a thing for Call of Duty that has kind of made sense to have the ability. However, I do understand it from a standpoint of when you're getting into these lobbies and somebody's constantly like just looping your stuff up. It's like, damn, like I can't catch a break type of deal. And then you're like, do I want to stay here and get nuked off, or do I want to, head out the lobby? So I guess in a certain aspect with SBMM, it may be more beneficial for certain people to make this have to be a perk if you're going to keep streaking up. I understand that gung ho perk for sprint while firing. Gung ho perk has always been a thing anyways for that type of deal. So that to me wasn't really surprising for them to bring that back. That's, to me, has been a Black Ops staple as well. And this was the wingsuit we were talking about. This is for the 20v20 maps. And again, set on 2 locations at Avalon. No manual doors. So there's none of that having to do anything extra with the doors. Again, it's minimal things that are being brought into play when it comes down to BO7, because it looks like they kind of built upon what they did with Black Ops 6 and Cold War. Like you're going to see kind of like that balance between everything that kind of balances out. However, I will say, because there's only but so much info, there's only but so much to talk about. And until we, for my multiplayer heads, until we actually see the full-on gameplay at COD Next of what everything looks like, movement, and then once we get our hands on a beta, I think we'll determine a lot more. Because, of course, we'll see what the game looks like, and we always fall for this trap where it's like, hey, this game looks great, things look good, or we're like how I am right now, where it's like, yeah, I see these things, but is it really better than what we're already getting? Is it really better than what we're expecting? That's the biggest issue for me when it comes down to Call of Duty now, because we've gotten to a point where we're just so adamant about the game being better, and we fall into the trap. Just like my 2K heads, like everything looks good, and then the gameplay comes and it's dog ass. And that's always been my concern. And then the game dies out, the community gets worse. It's the same cycle, cause and effect, that we keep falling into, myself included, who trashes certain things and will keep playing it. I mean, granted, recently I haven't played Black Ops 6 in, I want to say, about since when season 5 started was probably the last time I touched it. But I'm already damn near done with the battle pass, so that says about all you need to know about anything I'm doing there. But be on the lookout for the next video, which will be on Delta Force, and then we'll also be talking about more Black Ops as more information comes out. There's so much more info, but I kind of wanted to give you little bits and pieces of what has been seen, what's the most important pieces of what's been seen so far, and what you need to know moving forward. I'll also be linking down in the description the Twitter or X account to Charlie Intel, so y'all can check that out as well. Everything else I may have been able to read off to y'all within this video. And then also be on the lookout for that early access October 2nd. The full open beta will be October 5th for everyone up until the 8th. So if you're getting early access October 2nd to October 8th, so you're getting pretty much a week's worth of the beta access for Black Ops 7. Be sure to like this video if y'all enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe if you want to enjoy the content moving forward. Again, you got some Delta Force, we got 2K coming, we got Black Ops coming, we got Battlefield coming. This is the time of game that I love personally, where we get all the stuff that we've been waiting on. We already got Madden, we already got college football. So it's only right that we're moving into the best part of the year for these games, man. So I'll see you on the next video, man. Love. Peace.